Hello everyone, my name is Igor. I'm founder of Orly Network. It's an Oracle provider. And I want to introduce you my project today. And yeah, let me share my screen. Let's start. So firstly, I wanted to mention that why another Oracle solution on the market? Why do we need it? We utilize a totally different way to consensus mechanism. So we don't have our own network of validator that need to verify this all data provided by fetch data from real world and provide a smart contract. We don't have it because we utilize ICP consensus for that, ICP blockchain. So we have only different canisters on ICP blockchain. We don't have any off-chain services at all. So our main logic hosting on decentralized execution environment. So nobody it's fully trustless by default, and it's happening as algorithm should deliver everything. It's fully sustainable model, and yeah, it's pretty much it. So it's canister, used canister, not the other one. And our selling point that we can provide any type of data, so any type of different custom data. So if projects have non-trivial problem, not just getting Ethereum price on some smart contract on Ethereum, but just delivering depends on some social network activity on some user, or uh, like weather forecast, or any type of liquidity ratings, or so on, like non-trivial data that should be provided for their business logic on smart contract. We can deliver it. They just can list this data with some sources on our one of the module, and then just deliver through another module this data to their smart contracts. Our own idea that it should be everything fully autonomous. So like this project, when they have a non-trivial problem, they don't need to reach us to wait some custom development solution for them and so on. They just can build everything by themselves on our application, just in composition of different tools together. They can build like any data stream that they need for their own problem. And also it's it could be used for fully verifiable approach and efficient way, but also as it usually works like with a push-in or pull-in oracles too. Main idea that Oracle problem in general is already solved on the market. So why another Oracle solution needs? Because for example, like we have some Chainlink, but Chainlink is super limited in data types that they can provide. It's super expensive if you want to like build something for yourself, or just list some tokens, or anything that not just querying some data feeds from the chain, from the contract. It's super expensive, and it's, yeah, as I mentioned before, it's super limited. So we decided to build our different tools, which could be combined in different composition together to be able to, as I mentioned before, to create different custom data streams. So Sibyl is fetching module that could fetch data from real world. By default, they're provided some batch of price feeds by default. It could be used for free. But also on Sibyl, developers can list their own data feeds that they need. So just providing different sources from where it should be fetched, what type of source, and so on. And it just could be fetched. Then when it's created, this gateway for this feed, it could be delivered when it's requested. And user will pay only when it's requested. When it's fetched, user will pay from some balances of it. So on usage basis. And once it's listed here, we have a PT module automation tool, which could automate transaction. They could get data from Sibyl, already you released data, they can get it and deliver to your smart contract. So just as a subscription, you can get data from Sibyl and automate it to exact chain, to exact smart contract, to exact method, to deliver data that you put it in for some frequency time or some another conditions that could be triggers this transaction. Apollo is it could be BTEC. Also could be used as a pushing oracle, and Apollo is pulling oracle, so it's request based solution where you can from your EVM contract just request data to our contract, and we will listen on our side, and then it will be fetched like data from CBIL and fulfill your request in your smart contract directly to some callback. Also, we have like a Delphos. It's for pre-processing tool, because when projects have non-super trivial problem, they have, for example, some source with a batch of data, like, I don't know, big area of data of gas price of Ethereum for last 1 month or week, and you need to make some algorithm, like you need to pre-process this data before to push your smart contract, and on this you can provide some like code for algorithm, for preprocessing algorithm. It will be deployed as a separate canister on ICP, and it will be used on middleware between CBIL and PT and Apollo. So it could be used for CBIL fetched like batch of data, then Delphos is pre-processed, then get some external like variable data, and then PT could automate this delivering, or Apollo could just request you wait for you will request this data, and then everything be executed. And you already got getting on your smart contract just valuable data that you can use for your business logic, and everything before, everything like this to every product, it's happened in fully decentralized manner. So in our decentralized execution environment on ICP blockchain with like batch of validators and so on. So it's not our servers which you can trust and so on. No, it's like fully decentralized execution environment. And also on top of our architecture, really nice to rely on this decentralized authentication. It could be work for like helping some decentralized. It could help with the user experience for some wallets or DeFi projects. Like they will be able to put just a login with Gmail button on their application, and it will be easy to in fully decentralized manner this access token from user when he logged in through Gmail, for example, in the native frame of Gmail. We can authenticate them in fully decentralized manner on our separate canister for that, and we can provide a proof that this real user belongs to some Gmail account, and this proof could be verified already in EVM contract and could be used for any business logic that could be built on top of it. So, for example, sending like some cryptocurrencies between Gmails, not just a wallet, it could really help in user experience to help mass adoption, because with this approach, user won't need to have any MetaMask wallet at all, as they just will be able to log in with their social networks. And also it could be used for decentralized exchanges. If they have some gasless approach, they can like put a login in with social network tool, and inside you creating your own account, you just in some gateway pop-ups, you can top up it with some fiat money and then just trade it any way you want, and it will work in fully decentralized manner. I think it sounds awesome. Also, we will have in the future cross-chain communication tool. It's more will be related to some private blockchains and public blockchains to make them fully decentralized communication between them. Our main idea to be enabled to create the super easy flow to connect new blockchain for that communication, and it could be used for any type of like moving liquidity between like private chains and public chains, but also it will be helpful to communicate between like already existed public chains, in the meaning of it could help some decentralized bridges, because we have like a lot of bridges on the market, but actually they're not really decentralized at all, and we will be able to provide really decentralized solution to help them to avoid any like centralized relayers or so on. Yeah, and also I wanted to go through a little bit our like each product. So CBIL, like main modules at Canister, and this Canister could get data from centralized exchanges, or as I mentioned before, custom data feed that user provided sources, and it could generate a proof, and this proof could be used to verify this data already on some EVM contract. Pitya, its automation tool, could get data from CBIL and by subscription, which set up by developer, could automate transaction with data from the bill to different smart contracts on different chains. Apollo is request-based solution. So after consumer like on EVM contract request data, Apollo listen for this request, getting data from the bill, and fulfill requested data to consumer contract. It's how Delphos work. No, sorry, I missed. Cassandra is decentralized authentication. So when I mentioned like application of some decentralized application, I could log in through social native login frame, get access token, and then this access token will be able to be verified on our like canister, not our servers at all. And so nobody need to trust that this verification happens in decentralized manner, and then we put some proof on top of it, and this proof could be already verified on EVM contract that this user really belongs to some Gmail. Delphos, it's as I mentioned, user developer can provide some preprocessing algorithm, and it will be deployed on separate canister, and it will be used in middleware between CBU and delivering data mechanisms. And yeah, it's just like how potentially our cross-chain communication will work, that it will listen in different chains and fulfill their messages where they need to be published. And I wanted to show you how right now our application looks like. So it's a PT automation tool. It's how our subscription looks. So we have a chain. You can decide the chain in smart contract where it should be like your transaction should be sent, which method, how frequent it should be, and what type of data could be provided inside. So for this, like Aurora, Bitcoin, price feed from CBU, each 1 hour, it's sending transaction with this data to this contract. Yeah. So and also our CBU right now with the default price feeds, but it's gonna to be increased like for more than 200 feeds soon. But also here it could be possible to list your own custom data feeds that you need. Yeah, I think it's pretty much it. Thank you so much for listening, and I'm willing to hear some feedback from you. Thank you so much. See you.